Welcome to CNN News 18 with me, Ayushman Singh Jamwa. Ladies and gentlemen, let's shift focus to the diplomatic standoff between India and Canada. And what we are learning is that Justin Trudeau is facing a lot of backlash back home because he has become subservient to the Khalistani agenda given the politics back home in Canada. And now what we are learning is that there is a two-tier system of justice under Justin Trudeau, and these are details brought to us by our investigations editor Manoj Gupta, and this is a CNN-News18 exclusive when it comes to Trudeau's selective justice. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there has been no investigation into the killing of one Chinese activist by the Chinese Communist Party and Baloch activist by the Pakistani spy agency, the ISI. Now, intel sources have told CNN News 18 that Trudeau is selective with the investigations in the killing of Chinese and Baloch nationals. Two state-sponsored killings done by one by the Chinese Communist Party and the other by the Pakistani ISI, but these were never investigated as crimes. The Chinese-Canadian man was killed in July 2021 by the Chinese Communist Party. So that is the pitch coming in from Canada, ladies and gentlemen, where it seems that there is a two-tier justice system based on strategic interests. So the murder of a Chinese national, a Chinese-Canadian man by the Chinese Communist Party, as well as the murder of Karim Baloch, a Baloch activist in Canada by the Pakistan ISI, were never investigated. But what you can see is that when it comes to the entire Hardeep Nijjar controversy, Canada has said, without even furnishing any evidence, they have said that India is involved in that killing, charges that have been rejected by the Modi government. I'm joined by my colleague Abhishek Jha. Abhishek, when it comes to this kind of two-tier justice system, as I've been pointing out within Canada, this has to be the result of the politics within Canada, the political pressure that the Trudeau government is under, given the fact that it is under pressure of the NDP led by Jagmeet Singh, which has hoisted the entire Khalistani agenda on Justin Trudeau. He's in a minority government now, and his government is afloat thanks to the Khalistani agenda in Canada.
Well, Ayushman, to great extent, you're right. And also in the recent popularity survey, it has come to the fact that the opposition leader, Oliver, is inching ahead, and he's very close to be the most popular leader right now in Canada. And Justin Trudeau's popularity has reduced substantially in the recent days, and that has a lot to do with the political compulsion and the domestic economic mess that Canada is right now in, where the inflation is high, rate of employment is high, housing rentals have gone up. But apart from those domestic politics that Canadian Prime Minister is handling, the latest diplomatic row with India is being seen as an attempt to divert the focus, and this is what it has been. And talking about the selective decisions or selective judgment that the Canadian government has been doing, Karim Baloch's murder has been a mysterious thing that has yet not been concluded by the investigation agencies of Canada. Then we have seen several Chinese agencies meddling up in the internal affairs of Canada. That has also not been duly probed by the Canadian Investigation Authority. Now we have also seen Baloch groups, human rights organization, trying to raise the issue of Karim Baloch's death and killing, and what the government has been so far been doing and where the probe has led to. So far, there has not been any concrete, evidence or conclusion from the Canadian government side on that issue. Also, talking a little bit of history, there are some of the culprits who were involved in the direct assassination of Bangladesh freedom fighter Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And the Bangladeshi government has been demanding their extradition for a very long time, and these people have still not been extradited, and they are living under the protection of the government in Canada. So there's a kind of, diabolical talk that the Canadian government has been doing in the name of freedom of speech and democracy. When it hurts their interest, then it becomes an issue. When it hurts the sovereignty and territorial integrity of India, then they just try to look conveniently on the other way.
Right. So at the end of the day, it's all about what the lobby, the kind of pressure that it can exert on the Canadian government, Baloch activists, be it Chinese dissidents. And as Abhishek is pointing out, even those calling for justice for the killers of Mujibur Rahman, they can't put that pressure on the Justin Trudeau government. But the Khalistani cause, which has been led by Jagmeet Singh of the NDP, given the political pressure and the political power the Gurudwaras, the network of Gurudwaras have in Canada, they can put that pressure on the Trudeau government, who's currently in a minority state in Canada, and he has got the support of the NDP to stay in power till 2025.